Gage, right here in the middle. Coach talked about some of the feedback that he had gotten from players, just about having the right staff in there. What's been your experience, especially with Coach Yeski and just some of these guys that you've been able to kind of grow and learn throughout the fall and now getting ready for the season?
Yeah, Coach Yeski, he's kind of in the middle of an old school coach and the new age coach. So with the technology and then kind of, some of the old school ideas, I like the mix that he gives us. And at the end of the day, our job's to get outs and preserve the lead that our hitters are going to score, our hitters are going to hit. And with him, it's all about being in good counts, attacking early, and then being able to finish and playing to your strengths. So I think, the way he teaches us these things, it's very helpful. And every single one of the pitchers on our staff has elite talent and strengths. So just making that more consistent, a lot better, and just using it more. So Coach Yeski's been huge. Yeah.
Gage, when you hit the portal, Jay talked about the relationship y'all had when he was recruiting you while he was at Arizona. Why come here? And then the second question is, how are you in terms of coming back health-wise?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I just wanted to be in the SEC. The Pac, I didn't really like the way it was going. And I don't have a long track record in college. I think I only have 16, 17 innings. And Coach Johnson, I've known him since high school. He's known my brother, so we kind of had that relationship already. And LSU, it's the best place in the world to play baseball. So I was super pumped to be able to be here. I'm grateful for that. And my arm, after Tommy John, I'm feeling really good. I think it's been 17, 18 months. And usually 18 to 21 is kind of when you're full go. There's no issues, so I'm feeling really good.
Gage, right here. You mentioned you only had 16 or 17 innings under your belt in college. Just maybe just kind of describe your game to some of us who maybe aren't familiar with it, and just kind of what your strengths are and what you're hoping to maybe accomplish this year now that you're fully healthy.
Yeah, I'm a 4-pitch guy: fastball, curveball, slider, changeup. I'd like to say I'm very aggressive, and with Coach Yeski, the idea of suffocating the zone and playing to our strengths is basically putting pressure on the hitter. I'm just really happy to be pitching with the talent that we have on this team, and I'm really excited for season.
Obviously, Thatcher Herd is another fellow UCLA transfer. What kind of relationship do you have with him, and what kind of factor did he play in for you in terms of coming here?
Yeah, I'm Thatcher. I've known him since I was at UCLA. He's extremely talented. He's a very aggressive pitcher. And yeah, I'm super pumped to be pitching alongside him, and really happy that he's here and I'm here, and we both can pitch together. So yeah, it's huge.
Gage, I'm just curious, what kind of, championship mentality are you seeing with some of the guys that are returning from last year's team, kind of, bringing everyone else along and up to their level, I guess?
Yeah, it's a lot different. I think, I envisioned LSU to be the top, and when I got here, it was just that and more. So, being with guys like Hayden, he's my roommate, kind of being able to talk shop with him and stuff like that is great. And then Michael Braswell, another transfer. The mindset that these guys have is we're gonna do everything we can to win, and playing selfless baseball for pitchers. Attacking the zone, getting as many outs as they need from us. So the team here, I love the mindset of everyone. It's very aggressive. It's attacking everything that we do. So yeah, I'm super excited.
Is it that commitment to work? Is it next level, I guess, from kind of what you're used to?
Yeah, I think collectively, where I was at, it was a little questionable. I think for some of the players, but here it's kind of you look to your left, you look to the right, and you trust everyone because we're playing for LSU and we're playing for each other. So yeah, it's a big difference, but it's exactly what I envisioned.
Yeah, well, last year as you were hurt, did you know that you were going to enter the transfer portal at the end of the year, or was it something that kind of, I guess, during the year got in your mind more? And how much did you watch the SEC, and how much did you watch LSU last year? And as you watched, what were you thinking?
So my brother went to Kentucky for his 5th year, and he was a Pac-12 player too at Arizona State. And so he was kind of the one telling me like, hey, the SEC is the real deal. That's kind of where you want to play. And I was watching LSU play in Omaha, and that's really when it clicked for me. I know I've always wanted to play in Omaha. I've always wanted to play in a super regional, and being at Alex Box Stadium with this kind of environment, I kind of thought of that when they were playing those games, and I mean, it really clicked. I got really fired up, and I just really wanted to play here.
So Gage, let me double check something really quick. So you've been out for a while, right? Like a year and a half or so. Like, what kind of rust have you needed to sort of, I guess, polish off in that time that you've been out?
Rust, I don't know about rust, but just kind of staying the course. I think for Tommy John, it's very long and monotonous, and the PT it gets a little boring sometimes. And last year, I mean, it was not fun just sitting in the dugout doing nothing. But now that I'm able to pitch, it's go time, and I'm super excited. It's been a long journey, but I'm really happy to be wearing this jersey and being at Alex Box Stadium.
What are some things that you've seen from Tommy since you've been here that you think lead him to being such a successful hitter?
Yeah, Tommy, it's tough to get out. He's got a good swing. He's very aggressive. I think the biggest thing is, if you throw a good pitch, he'll still hit it. So with him, it's pretty difficult. Very aggressive. I think he's a leader for our team, so I'm super excited to play for him.
Anyone else?
I saw you pitch in the fall a little bit, and it seemed like you were getting more comfortable coming back from that injury. Did you kind of get that feeling as you were throwing some more innings?
Yeah, I think especially at UCLA, there's not a ton of fans. And when we went to McNeese and played Lafayette, it was a lot different. But I think just, being in that small situation with, I don't know how many fans it was, but for me it was a lot. But it was very exciting, and I think people kind of talk about pressure, and I think if you can embrace it and take it as a privilege, it'll benefit you. So yeah, I think with this kind of atmosphere, it's different than what I'm used to, but then again, I've been trying to embrace it, and it's more fun like that.